Hey guys, it's Lee, welcome back to my channel and to this What I've Warmed Wednesday. So as you can see, slightly different position because I haven't finished building the new desk yet. In fact I haven't finished taking the current one apart, so I thought I would quickly record this before I kind of end up in the middle of the building site. So I think it's mostly, or it might actually be all Scentsy this week. I will start with a sample cup from one of last year's new releases, which is Cashmere and Corduroy, which has actually made it into the catalogue this year. So I will just have a quick look. It is in the woods section. So Cashmere and Corduroy is wrap yourself up in the coziness of creamy vanilla, Sicilian bergamot and cashmere sandalwood, and is a really nice, I wouldn't personally have said it was a woodsy scent. It's hard to describe it really, to put a category to it. That's really, really nice. I will be picking up a bar of that once it's released next week. Then I finished off a bar of Route 66. So this is a windswept drive in a convertible, an exhilarating breeze of citrus, herbs and musk. And it is a really nice, clean, fresh scent. But for me it doesn't perform very well. It's not strong and it doesn't last. That's my experience of it anyway. Obviously, different homes, different rooms, different experiences. Then I finished off a very ooey gooey bar of Cars Radiator Springs. So this is Energised Lemon, gets off to a fast start, pink grapefruit and red cherry set the pace, and sweet spun sugar takes the checkered flag. And for me, this one is, apart from very juicy, it reminds me very much of our cherry limeade. It's got that sweetness with, it says grapefruit, but I liken it very much to Scentsy's cherry limeade, and yeah, that's a really good one, and it's now all over my hands. Then I started to feel in the slightly festive mood, and I warmed some icicles and evergreen. So this is Cool Blue Eucalyptus and Pine Needle iced with crystallised sugar, and this is one of the ones that in Region 2 we are having as a Christmas or a winter edition brick. So we've never had bricks in the UK before, so I'm really excited to be able to get some without huge shipping fees from Region 1. And this is, it's not controversial, but when I had this last year I really was not keen on it. I don't know if it's because my nose has changed or whether it's because it's cured, but it is a really, really nice scent. It's very much a winter scent, but not a warm winter scent like Cozy Cardigan, Cashmere and Corduroy, Blue Sage and Tonka, not those kind of warm winter scents. It's very much a fresh, clean, crisp winter scent. A bit like Arctic Kisses in that kind of vibe. So really like that. I'll probably try and finish this up in the next week or so. Then there's one more before I do some mixes. So this one really blew me away. When I saw the scent description I was like, I'm not going to like this, but I'll have a bar anyway. And oh my word. Worley Classified. So this is described as like a seedling reaching for the sun. This earth-inspired blend of crisp apple, watery cucumber and dewy greens will have you celebrating the power of new life. Now whenever I see dewy greens I always worry, because when something is described as dewy greens I very often pick up like a urine note. So yeah, like with DC Justice League, I just really can't do it. But this is so different. It's really, really pleasant. I popped it in the bedroom yesterday evening because I had this bar yesterday and it's really, really nice. It's really, really strong. I usually only do 1 cube in the bedroom, but I thought, shit or bust, it's either going to be really nice or awful. Let's just pop 2 in. I really could have got away with just 1 because it's really, on first warm, it just seems so strong. Not overpowering, but in a bedroom, I think I would probably only use 1 cube of this. And it lasted really, really well. I think I put in about 8, what time did I get home from running? About 9 o'clock. So I popped in about 9 and then went to bed midnight and it was like, whoa. Put it on again this morning. It's not as strong today, but certainly you can still smell it. I think it's going to be one that's maybe strong but doesn't last too long. I think you might get like 8 to 10 hours out of it. Whereas some, they're not as strong, but they seem to go on forever. So this one I have actually added into my Scentsy Club. Not necessarily because I want it forever, but my Scentsy Club is in the middle of processing, so it's now locked. So any changes made won't take effect until my November shipment. And I thought by November I might actually be in the mood for another bar. And then depending how much I warm will depend whether I have another bar in February. That said, I do sometimes skip my February Scentsy Club. Just because we have so many collections around Christmas time and Halloween, and especially this year with the bricks, that I'd like to skip February because that gives me a chance to use up some of the wax I already have. So then on to the mixes. So I've done 3 mixes this week and yeah, they've all been successful. So the first one, I finished off my bar of sweet plum pastry, which is black plum and toasted coconut garnish a marshmallow cloud, which when I first had this I couldn't smell it at all. That was February 2021, as you can see written there, but it has matured, and which is quite surprising because this was an old bar anyway, unless it's just where it's settled and adjusted, I don't know. But that's quite nice now. So I mixed 1 full cube of that with half a cube of Around the Campfire, which is make some memories in the mountain air as notes of fresh fallen woods and smoky embers help to set the scene. And this is a controversial one because so many people really dislike this. I really like it. I did stock up when it was in clearance for like £4. I wish I'd left it in my Scentsy Club and not stocked up, but hopefully one day it may come back. Never know, because I can't be in the minority of people who like it. I think it's just those who disliked it made more noise. So yeah, sweet plum pastry, 1 cube to half a cube of Around the Campfire, really, really nice. Then this next one, I mixed a, 1 cube of, so same kind of ratio, 1 cube of Silver Bells, which is minted candy canes dance over warm and welcoming winter pear, all enveloped in a velvety blanket of caramel and vanilla sugar. And it's really, this is a really nice scent, and I believe it's coming back this year. I'm just going to check before I tell you all to buy a bar and mix it, or even just buy a bar. Yeah, Silver Bells, so it's coming back in this year's catalogue. So I mixed 1 cube of this with 2 cubes of Pink Tulips, which was a Bring Back My bar last December. So this is crisp apple, juicy raspberry and a hint of night blooming jasmine, and it worked really, really well. I do only have 1.5 cubes left of this, so I may actually mix 1.5 cubes of this with a cube of this, or I may try mixing this with something else. I just find it very, very light on its own. For me, it's one that lends well to be mixed with something else. Probably wouldn't mix with something like Luna because that's already very floral, but I would happily mix these two again. So yeah, I might do that just to finish off the bar of Pink Tulips. Then the final mix, which turned out to be a really pretty one, I mixed 1:1 Ursula Poor Unfortunate Souls, which is an alluring potion of wild blackberry, scarlet raspberry and bubbly goji berry wrapped up in vengeful vanilla silk will leave you spellbound. So I finished this bar, this was my last bar, and yeah, if it gets re-released I will pick up another bar, possibly 2 bars. It's one that I absolutely love this scent, but for me when it's warmed it doesn't seem that strong, nor does it last that long. I get maybe 4-5 hours out of it, and it's not even like an in-your-face scent, which I wish it was. I really wish this was stronger, but on its own it is very nice. So then I mixed that with another one that's quite light, or I find it quite light, Mahalo Coconut. So this is Paradise is only a whiff away with floral Hawaiian lei and violet over fruity fresh pineapple and coconut. And as I said, I don't find this one very strong, but together they just mixed really, really well. Yeah, I do like Mahalo Coconut, but on its own, like I said, I just don't find it that strong. So yeah, that mixed really well. In fact, I would be tempted to try Mahalo Coconut and Pink Tulips. Yeah, I think they might mix well, so I think I might give this a go next week. And that's it for me. That's it from me for today. Next video will it probably will be my month-end empties. And there's not a huge amount this month, but there's enough to kind of go through. Then I will have my Scentsy Club, which also contains the whiff box. So won't know what's in the whiff box until early part of next month when people start having them. So hopefully mine will ship quite early on, and I'll be able to do an unboxing at the end of my Scentsy Club video, just so that there's no immediate spoilers. And then yes, I will probably place an order early to mid-August for some stuff at the new catalogue. So yes, that's it, and until next week, happy Wednesday, or next time. Yeah, it probably will be next week actually. Yes, and until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye.